Do you do tofurkey?
You know, I just kind of stick away from that. I just want all the sides. Give me green beans, the collard greens, and everything else.
Potatoes.
That's why your skin's so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
Your skin is flawless.
Oh, no.
Working on it.
I'm so excited for Thanksgiving. I actually think it's my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people go straight for Christmas, but I love Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like over Christmas?
Let me tell you why I like Thanksgiving, because
Why?
it's more chill.
Yeah.
Like, it's way more chill, not as much planning goes into it,
Yeah.
and yet you still get to spend great time with your family, and you get to have a grateful heart. So I love
I like it
Thanksgiving.
because, you know somebody gonna bring drama, okay? So it's like, I like to hear the drama. Because, no matter, I mean, we've been saying, please don't have drama at Thanksgiving, but there's always drama. So I want to know what the drama is, and I'll let y'all know next week what my family drama was.
You gotta have a little something.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, nobody has drama in my family, but people are certainly dramatic. You know when you go around the table and everybody has to say thank you?
Yeah.
Like, I literally have to tell some, like, guys, can we try not to cry this year? Like, Latinos be like, ay, and I wanna thank Papa Dios.
Yeah,
Like,
I tell you.
everyone cries at the table.
But
I'm
when
like,
you think about the goodness of what we've been
Yeah,
through,
yeah,
you
yeah.
start crying. You really
I just spent 40 minutes doing that makeup for my Instagram photo.
I'm so here for it.
See, Asians don't really always get as emotional on it. Sometimes, I don't know about all Asians, but for my family, they hold it in a little bit more. So they're more about talking about what they bought and got on sale. Like, they're like, I buy this one only 2 for 1. That one you get for free, you buy that one. And I'm like, can we be thankful here about other things besides the sale?
I love it.
I know.
You guys are gonna be cooking. What are you guys gonna be doing for Thanksgiving?
I'm gonna be with my in-laws. We oscillate back and forth because Judy, my mother-in-law, she watches the show every day.
Judy.
And my
Judy
mom,
has
who
good
watches
wine.
the show every day. Yes,
Good
she
wine.
does.
Yes.
They both love Thanksgiving, so we oscillate every single year. So this year, I'm gonna be with the Housleys.
I like that.
But I did hear that my sister, Tia, because she can cook, y'all, she's gonna be throwing down this year. I'm gonna miss
And you're
that.
missing it?
Yes, and she told me the whole menu and everything.
Ooh,
I was
she
like,
better
oh
save you
man,
something."
Tia, that's
Well,
just
I want my
wrong.
mom to know, because I didn't tell her.
Yes?
But since this is Wednesday, I'm flying home tonight. I know I told you I was going to but I'm going to come home tonight. So you'll see me Thanksgiving morning. Yeah. She's going to lose it.
Amazing.
And Lonnie, you promised me, we said it backstage, but I'm gonna put it out on blast now. You promised me you were gonna take mad pictures
I told you.
of the whole Thanksgiving because we want to see more of Lonnie at home, right?
Mama love.
Speaking of food, customers at the California Chipotle recently grew suspicious when they saw a chorizo burrito listed on the menu at 300 calories. But if you do the math, the burrito actually contains over 1,000 calories.
See, you can't play like that.
The 300 calories was only for the chorizo, not all the other stuff that you put in your burrito.
Nice.
So
That's
now
so wrong.
they have a class action lawsuit against Chipotle for false advertising.
Yup.
The question is, does it make you angry that, because I was wondering why I kept getting fat.
Oh my God, Lonnie.
It
Because
ain't
it was
right,
more than
though.
what it was.
No, she's not. Even though you're I think you're semi-joking. You can't play
No,
like
I'm
that.
not.
Okay. No, because everybody knows when you're counting your calories.
Yeah.
Like, I used to weigh about 25 pounds heavier, and when you're counting your calories, you really are sticking to it, and you think you're doing good. So you really trust those things. Like, remember when everybody was going for the Starbucks Frappuccinos?
Right.
And you thought they were so bomb, and you're doing good because it's coffee and ice, and then you realize it's like 600 to 800 calories
Yes.
for one Frappuccino. Like,
bad.
that's not cool.
No.
I'd be pissed about that.
No, I'd be upset.
Yeah.
Right?
But
Like,
they're
I'm
trying to
gaining
lose weight.
weight,
Yeah.
and like I'm eating this 300-calorie burrito
Yeah, it's
every
like
day.
Mean Girls.
Oh,
Take these bars, they'll make you lose weight. Oh my
is so
God.
Mean Girls.
And she was just like, I'm gonna eat this bar. This will make me lose weight. And then she's like, why am I gaining weight?
That was
The trickery.
I don't know. Anybody else look at that and actually question it? Because when I saw that, I was like, nah, that can't be for real.
I know, but when
300
it's written in
calories-
nice font, you think
But you
it's
believe
real.
it.
I did it.
false
I did it because
advertisements.
at one point I used to count my calories all the time, and I know that just beans and rice is more than 300 calories.
That's because you're
That is
smart,
true,
Sam.
Not
She's
everybody
right. She's
knows
right.
that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And that's the reason why they're suing, because it's like, hey, you post it, and you have people thinking, okay, I'm going to count that in.
Maybe they thought it was a special burrito.
Yes.
Right.
Special beans,
Yeah.
special rice. Nice.
Yeah.
Here are some tips on counting calories. Determine your daily caloric intake for weight loss. The magic number that we have always heard when it comes to daily caloric intake is 2,000. It differs for everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
The problem with that is everyone is different, and that may or may not be the caloric intake number you need to start losing weight.
Yeah.
There's actually a really cool formula. Have y'all heard about it?
No.
No.
Is it the hand?
It really works. No, you actually base it on your activity level. So if you have a sedentary lifestyle, you multiply your weight times 12. That's to keep your body
the same weight.
maintained.
At the same,
yeah.
And if you want to lose weight, you just subtract 500.
Oh, nice.
500 calories. See how easy that is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right? That's good for
That's like weight times what?
I'm gonna try that.
2,000?
So you multiply your weight times 12 if you have a sedentary lifestyle.
That's how much.
If you
That's
have
how much calories you need to maintain.
Okay, how much
maintain.
to lose?
And then how much to lose? You just subtract 500.
500.
If you have a moderate activity lifestyle, you multiply your weight times 13. And if you have an active lifestyle, you multiply your weight times 14.
And then you have,
Right.
lifestyle plus a
Information.
drinking lifestyle. You got to add some more numbers.
And then calories.
That's calories.
But then you
Guys,
subtract 500
yeah.
from that.
Right.
That and calories, and a lot of people have asked, okay, well, Adrian, how did you lose? I lost 22 pounds in 6 weeks. And a lot of that, you guys, you don't realize. Wine, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Drinking, if you cut
When I
alcohol out
did the detox,
completely.
that's how I lost.
You
I
cut it
cut it out.
It
Yeah.
slows down your
Yeah.
metabolism, wine.
I
Yeah.
noticed the first thing for me, though, and I think is honestly a misconception with a lot of people, is portion control.
Yes.
I truly believe that instead of having, no, please clap for it, girl, because I'm with you. Yes.
Yeah, that's smart. Well, speaking of calories, Thanksgiving is the one day where you get a pass on counting them. Guys, I'm letting it go tomorrow.
Yes.
I worked so hard up to my wedding date that, no more counting tomorrow. So, with Thanksgiving coming up, who you invite to the table is very important. Do you agree? Who you invite? Well, check out this story. 17-year-old Jamal Hinton, pictured here, got this group text message outlining plans for Thanksgiving dinner. When he didn't recognize the number, you guys see what it says there? All the instructions. When he didn't recognize the number, he asked who was texting him. And the number replied, quote, your grandma. So Jamal asked his grandma for a picture, and she sent him this. Now, it is possible it could have been his grandma, but in this case, she had the wrong number and the wrong grandson. But get this, you guys, Jamal asked, yo, could I still get a plate? To which the grandma responded, quote, of course, that's what grandmas do, feed everyone. I love this story. You guys,
So sweet.
the pair actually ended up meeting, and the grandma, whose real name is Wanda Delch.
We love you, Wanda Delch.
Yes, we love her. She's awesome. She invited Jamal's whole family over for Thanksgiving. She said all she needs to do is figure out how to get a turkey that would actually could actually feed 20 people.
At Costco.
So the question is, have you ever been in a situation where somebody random showed up at your house for dinner, or were you ever the person that randomly showed up at somebody else's house for dinner?
Yikes.
I know for Thanksgiving, I always expect people to, come that don't have, a place to go. So for Thanksgiving, I expect it. But for private events, I don't expect it, really. But for Thanksgiving, I think that's really, really nice. I don't know if I would have went to this extreme, though, because I don't know somebody just offered a, but
so
because
nice
they
of her.
met before.
Yeah.
I think that it was good that she met him before. She realized he's just a nice person, and it was safe and everything. Because, that's important.
That's a little scary. You don't know who's necessarily texting you.
Yeah.
I accidentally just text you, punched in some numbers, and said, come on over.
Right.
And what if it wasn't the guy on the picture, my God?
But the way he said it, though, can I get that plate, though?
Right.
I think that's what got her.
I love it, but it's still a little scary. It's risky.
I know.
Who am I inviting to my house?
You're such a New Yorker in that way. I would be like, who are you and where are you coming from?
But see,
Suspect.
that's why you gotta watch senior citizens and they texting. I tell this about my mama. She texts different people and don't know who she texting. Thinks she texting me or she texting cousin Skillet and she done text somebody else.
Oh,
and I'm
no.
like, you gotta stop doing that, mama. You gotta check the name on there.
I really appreciate people who have opened up their home to me, because I'm not from here and I've spent a lot of Thanksgivings here in LA. And this is a crazy one and super memorable. I actually spent Thanksgiving with the Jackson family.
No,
I didn't know
yes,
that. You guys, I can't make this up. Exactly. Yes. And that was the sound I made when I found out I could join them. I was living out here. I was in 3LW at the time. We were working with this great producer who's actually Rebe Jackson's son, Austin Brown. Shout out to you.
Hey.
And he was, you know, Austin. You know,
Yes, that's
we
my
used to
friend.
hang out with Austin.
Recently.
Austin invited us to join their family
that
for
is
Thanksgiving
awesome.
dinner, and it was amazing. You guys, literally, it was in the Encino house that you see on the movie that was on
Neverland?
VH1. No, not Neverland. The original Jackson home. It's the house that you actually see in the VH1 movie, The American Dream, that was in Encino.
Okay.
And the weird part was, you guys, it looked exactly the same from the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like all the decoration, all the decor was the same, and it was just awesome to see
Michael
that.
was there?
No, Michael was not, but the other siblings were.
Oh.
Okay.
All the brothers were there. And Kathy was there, and Joe, and the food was amazing.
Who cooked?
Kathy!
Wow.
Yes, Michael Jackson's mother cooked me Thanksgiving dinner.
That's
Thank you very
nice.
much.
Awesome.
That's
I
fun.
myself too.
And
Really
like,
nice.
the food was so good. The only thing I was worried about was I actually wanted more food. But I was so nervous to look like I was being greedy and be like, thanks for inviting me. Can I get some more? So I like just chilled.
Yeah, but the
I think that's
dessert
an awkward
wasn't
moment,
there.
though, when you're at someone else's house, you're
Yeah.
like, can I have more? Like, you
Yeah.
don't want to look like the greedy person coming in and asking
But that's
for
a
more.
good sign. If y'all want more, that means the food
Yeah.
was really
Yeah,
good.
good. Yeah, it was all in the kitchen. So like, if I wanted to go, I would have had to gone into their kitchen and like served
But
myself.
Michael wasn't there. That's like the
Shut
dessert was
up.
missing. It's like the turkey was missing.
No,
It's just-
guys, everybody else was there.
Hey,
Jermaine,
Tito, how you
there was
doing,
a kid named
Tito?
Majesty was there.
Your Majesty.
Your Majesty was there.
Where's Michael?
You're wrong
Oh
for
my
that.
God.
Wow,
Yeah.
it was great.
That was nice.
Thank
Okay,
you.
that
Yes,
was nice.
really nice.
Yeah, and it was great to see their normalcy as well.
Michael wasn't there, but that was nice.
I like what Wanda Delch said about grandmas. Like, grandmas should always have an open house. My Mama Maya, she's not a grandma, but
Yes.
she has a very...
Kidding.
Adrian, she has a very open door policy. If you don't have a place to go home for Thanksgiving, you come to my home.
That's
It's always
so nice.
awesome.
That's how it should be.
Always.